I was a quiet, timid boy back in 1970. I was 10 years old at the time. I remember it as if it happened only yesterday. It was a warm night, just over 70 degrees. My bedroom window was open, as it often was, for we did not have air conditioners. I remember a breeze, an ominous breeze, cold and sharp, passing through that window. I didn't know it at the time, but that was when a demon entered our home. The next night was when weird things started to occur, first with lights flickering on and off in unoccupied rooms, and followed by doors slamming shut without the aid of human hands. Everyone's attitude slowly started to change, and within a couple of weeks, we were yelling and cursing at each other. Even me, oddly. Remember, I was shy and quiet. 2 months after that breeze took over our lives, a thunderous gunshot ripped through the house, jolting me from a deep sleep. I heard another shot, soon followed by another. The creaks in our old wooden floors alerted me that someone was coming. My bedroom door flung open, and my father, shotgun in hand, barged through. He aimed at the bed where I was supposed to be, but I wasn't there. I was hiding behind him, clenching a letter opener I swiped from my mom's room the night before. I was to kill her with it, but... My father knelt down to see if I was hiding under the bed. The moment was then or never. I lunged at him before he was able to realize he was in check. Checkmate was delivered with one thrust of my arm. He died where he knelt. Or did he? I picked up that shotgun and decided to make sure he was never coming back, for I saw the blackness, the void where his eyes once were. I shot him, but the kick of the gun sent me flying backwards. I landed on my back, peering at a man in uniform with a gun clenched in his trembling hands, and it was aiming straight at me. I was charged and found guilty of gunning down my entire family. At 10 years old, my life was over. A few years ago, when I was 56, I'm 59 now, I did an interview for a crime documentary. The doctor who spearheaded that documentary simply did not believe I was capable of committing such an atrocity. I told him about that night when something slipped in our home and took over our lives. I told him about the blackness within my father's eyes when he tried to kill me. The doctor's eyes lit up, and he told me about a family that lived there 10 years ago. They were all killed, all 6 of them, by their father. He turned the gun on himself. The doctor promised that after the release of this documentary, and after the world sees that infestations of demonic origins are indeed real, he would fight with everything he has to have me released. But sadly, days after his promise, he and his entire crew died in a plane crash. Here I am, sitting the rest of my life in jail for a crime I did not commit.